Fiancée and her friends shared explicit details of our intimate life without my consent, leading me to call off the wedding, but now I'm being guilted. Melissa and I were dating for 4 years and engaged for 1 year. She had 2 friends, Jenna and Kathy, and they used to be super close. They are friends since their childhood. After a year in our relationship, Melissa introduced me with them and I realized 3 of them very similar things common between them. Anyway, Melissa and I was planning for our wedding recently, and not going to lie, both of her friends seemed super supportive towards us. They offered us their full participation in anything. I really appreciate them and things were going great. Recently, I discovered that Melissa and 2 of her friends has a secret group chat. The details doesn't matter anymore, but in one line, I digged the whole thing by seeing a weird notification on her phone and then I confronted her. In this group, Melissa shared many intimate and inappropriate details with her friends, which I'll feel ashamed if I share them with my friends about her. It's not like she was humiliating me, but she was describing how our sex life is great, how we dominate each other in bed, how I licked her toe, fetish of her, how we did mommy daddy, brother sister roleplays, etc. She also shared many explicit details about our intimate life which are totally deal breaker for me, or for any couple. Also, she shared pictures of us having sex with them. I thought these are super personal things for us and no way I'd be comfortable sharing them with my friends. I also found out how Melissa is worried that I'll cheat on her, that's why she let me in her back door, and some other weird stuff so that I don't lose interest on her. Literally, this broke me deep and I felt like betrayed. I was thinking that she was willingly participating on those stuff because I asked her if she doesn't want it, we can stop. But she said she needed it and we did those things. After watching all this, I immediately pulled off the wedding. The whole time she was crying and begging me not to do this, and she made a mistake. I informed both of our families about what happened and said I don't think we are right for each other after all this. If you don't respect your partner's privacy on such a deep things, then there is no point to be together. After all this, I told her to pack her things and she will be staying at her parents' house. She cried her eyes out, offered me her passcodes of social medias and said she regretted, but that moment she didn't think it is a huge deal because they are her friends since her childhood. She also tried to hug me forcefully and tried to kiss me by rubbing her hand over my penis, which made me disgusted even more. I pushed her away, called her parents to take her away, otherwise I'll be going for legal actions. After that I left home and stayed to my friend's home for a night. The next day when I came home, Melissa was gone with all her stuff. I left my phone to our bedroom before leaving yesterday. When I checked, I got so many calls and texts from Melissa. She was literally crying in her voice clips and asking me not to call of the wedding. She said she loves me and she will do anything to regain my trust. Also, I received texts from those 2 friends of her literally calling me jerk, asshole and many more names. They said Melissa is crying nonstop since yesterday and she's refusing to eat and she desperately wants to meet me. They said I'm a boss of making a simple thing into a huge mess. They said I'm being childish and I should take her back, and it's not like she cheated on me, so why I'm punishing her? I literally blocked them and blocked Melissa also. Later, I got calls from Melissa's parents and they asked me if I can meet up with her for once because their daughter isn't eating anything and can't stop crying. I told them I don't know what to do, but I do believe they are there for her and I'm not in a good situation either. So, Ada? Did I overreacted?